Free yourself from drugstores and doctors. AtHomeMedicineKit.com.
This is a Natural News breaking news video. Mike Adams, the Health Ranger here. We've now documented that Christine Blasey Ford, the woman who claims without evidence that Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court nominee, inappropriately touched her in a high school party 35 years ago. She actually works for a manufacturer of an abortion drug pharmaceutical. And that company is called Corcept Therapeutics. And she is the co-author of numerous science papers. And she serves, the science papers that the company has published. And she serves as the biostatistician for that company. And Corcept Therapeutics markets an abortion pill drug called mifepristone. And this mifepristone pill is known as RU486. It's the abortion drug pill. Now, Corcept Therapeutics has FDA approval for this to treat Cushing's disease or Cushing's syndrome. So they currently market it for Cushing's syndrome. But a Natural News investigation has uncovered multiple documents and press releases and other things that show the company is rapidly working to expand the prescription applications of this drug, mifepristone, to include antidepressant treatments, to include cancer, breast cancer treatments, and theoretically could in the future include abortion pill status. On its website, this company, known as Corcept Therapeutics, prints a warning about how its drug can be used as an abortion pill. And it states that this drug causes spontaneous abortions. Now, doctors, many people don't know this, but doctors are currently allowed under U.S. law to prescribe any prescription drug for what's called off-label use. Off-label use means the drug is approved for one thing, such as Cushing's syndrome, but it's prescribed by doctors for something totally different, such as abortions. This drug is routinely prescribed by doctors for abortions, even though it's not approved as an abortion pill by the FDA. As a result, the profit of this company called Corcept Therapeutics is heavily dependent on abortion remaining legal. And whatever money is paid to Christine Blasey here, whatever money or compensation she gets from the company, or perhaps stock options, who knows, is dependent on abortion remaining legal. And the number one fear of Democrats with Kavanaugh is that he would help overturn Roe versus Wade, which is the Supreme Court decision, of course, that, quote, legalized abortion nationwide. Although, by the way, personally, I believe that Kavanaugh would not overturn Roe versus Wade. I think Roe versus Wade is so deeply ingrained in the culture now, I doubt he would do that. But that's the fear of the Democrats. And they're willing to do anything to stop Kavanaugh. I mean, let's go back and look at the history of how the Democrats actually operate. They borked Robert Bork, Ted Kennedy, who left a woman to die in the river after he drove her off a bridge. He then goes on, he covers up that history. He goes on to slander Robert Bork to get him kicked out of the nomination process. And I think that was back in, I forgot what year that was. Was it 80s or 90s? I forgot. I'll have to go back and check the year. But then the Democrats attacked Clarence Thomas with the Anita Hill hearings. And I think that was in 91. And Clarence Thomas, another upstanding, highly qualified Supreme Court nominee, completely slandered, smeared, lied about. They come up with these Anita Hill accusations, which have zero evidence, no basis whatsoever. He survives that, and he is currently a Supreme Court justice, thank goodness, because he's a very good one. And then, fast forward to today. Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is probably the most qualified person in America today to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. He's loyal to the Constitution. He's not loyal to Trump. He's not loyal to any person or any president. He's loyal to the Constitution, which is what a Supreme Court jurist should be.